Hello everybody, looks like I'm live. I'm GreenZSaber and I'm going to be running this game called Go Ackman 3. There are 3 games in this series and they are all on the Super Nintendo. I am doing this game in particular because I actually learned this game in about 3-4 hours the past couple weeks. So I didn't really have a lot of time to learn this game, but should still be a fun, interesting run to do. So for anybody who doesn't know about this series, it's apparently based off of a manga that's drawn and written by somebody who worked on a very popular anime series. It should be evident on who they are based on the artwork of the characters. So the story of this series is you are Ackman, a demon boy who is very reminiscent of a very famous anime character. And you are out to do demon things like kill humans to reap their souls. But along the way, you have to fight the angels because they don't approve of what you're trying to do. So that's basically what the story is in a nutshell. I don't actually know what the story is for this game in particular, but let's just assume that's what's gonna happen when we play any game in the series. So I'm gonna be playing the default difficulty, which is normal. I haven't really had a chance to try hard yet, so I don't know what that entails, but let's do the default difficulty, and I'm gonna start this in 3, 2, 1, and wait a minute. Gotta go to the title screen again. Alright. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, so start off by meeting our rival. The yellow-haired angel is called Tenchi, and we meet him in this mech. It's more of an intro fight. You just throw a bomb and the fight's done. That's kind of going to be a preview of what the run's going to look like. So now we start the real stage 1. And now we're going to go do some text skipping, and then we will sliding a whole bunch, and then I'm going to try to get up here so we can get a bomb and a 1-up. Now you have to double tap to dash in this game. The first game actually had a dedicated dash button, but for some reason the other games in the series don't have that. You have to double tap dash. So here's a mini boss. You just throw bombs at the humans and they just die. So that's gonna be what the run's like. Bombs are very overpowered in this game if you haven't noticed by now. So now we get a choice to pick one of 3 vehicles, and I'm gonna pick the helicopter because that seems to be the fastest one. So this is an auto-scroller. This is gonna end when the timer hits around 160. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take some intentional damage so that I will have 1 hit point when I finish this auto-scroller. So it is optimal to have 1 hit point before you fight a boss, because I am actually going to kill myself at this boss. And why am I killing myself, you ask? Because every time you die, you get all your bombs back. You get 3 bombs back, rather. And you can waste the bosses very quickly, like I just did there. So that's gonna be what the run's gonna be like. Oh, okay, that guy's trying to kiss us. I don't know why. I don't know what his deal is, but we don't want any of that. Anyways, we're in some prison stage, and we have to infiltrate it. I didn't get the forward damage boost there, but that's okay. Alright, so sliding is usually the way I go with the movement in this game, but sometimes there might be these lasers. Okay, so we're kind of low on health, so I'll pick this up just in case. Yeah, the elevators are pretty slow in this game. There's not really much we can do to make it faster. Now I'm gonna try to damage myself to get to 1 health before I finish this section. And I want to skip that boomerang power-up. So you can upgrade your weapons in this game, but every time you get hit, you downgrade your weapons. So it's not really all that useful. I'm gonna take a hit here. And I want to skip this pickup because I don't want more health. I want to go into the next fight with 1 HP. Alright, cool. And then we have the Green Angel Devil, and we're gonna die to him. Okay, he's got a very interesting sound when he gets hit. So that's the Green Angel Devil. So as you can see, 3 bombs and 1 sword swipe is all it takes to beat most of the bosses in this game. So here's a stealth section with our angel rival who we're somehow controlling even though we're supposed to be sworn enemies. Okay, I do want to take some hits here. Just again, we're gonna try to go next section with 1 health. Alright, so here's a boss, a robot, and as usual we're gonna die to it again. Now this boss is a little different because I do need to take out the arms first before I can damage the actual boss itself. It takes 4 hits to take out the arms. And then after that I'll just keep whacking at this boss. And just like that, that's the second boss. Alright, so for the 3rd stage, we're not actually gonna damage ourselves here, we're just gonna try to go through the stage. These sharks are kind of iffy on their hit boxes, but I got through it just fine, thankfully. Alright. So we're almost done with this section, we just have to go through a waterfall. You don't want to stand on those fishes for too long, because they can disappear into the waterfall and you'll fall. Alright, so this is why we didn't take a death on the previous section, because we're going to take 1 right here. A lot easier. So game overs are pretty much inconsequential in this game. It just starts off the where you would if you had died. And dying is actually pretty costly if you die fairly late into the stage. Oops, what I want to do here. Okay, so now we have to fight this lady. I don't know what her name is, but she's gonna fall just like the other bosses. 3 bombs and 1 sword swipe. Alright, that takes care of her. Now we have a cave and our health is replenished. That's okay, we want to get to 1 HP in this section as well. Okay, so as you can see, the boomerang is pretty terrible, so we don't really want to take that boomerang if possible. You can see it's still resisting. I've actually not seen that before. Wow. Okay, so we're at 1 health now, so we're in good position for the boss here. It's too bad the boss music here is pretty good, but we won't get to hear much of it because the bosses died too quickly. And we died too quickly as well. Alright. Just like that, the boss is dead. It depends on the section. Some sections your life replenishes, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so now we have an auto-scroller. And we will have a boss at the end of this auto-scroller. So we cannot actually use bombs in this on the boss, so because we're still gonna be on this death board. But I am still gonna want to take my HP down to 1 by the time we meet this boss. So this auto-scroller is gonna end when the time hits around 110, and I want to get down to 2 HP before I hit the 116 mark. And then there's gonna be this one drone that comes flying at me in the right screen around the 116 mark, just like the one I just killed. So around the 116 mark, there's gonna be a drone that will end up firing shots, and I want to take a hit from that. Alright, so this should be the last enemy. I want to take a hit from that. Alright, so here's the boss, a giant enemy crab, and we're gonna die to the bubbles from this enemy crab. Now we're actually gonna fight the crab. So the fight is pretty simple. You just smash the ever-living daylights out of the fire button. You don't need to worry about taking damage here because we will get our HP back. And the crab's done. Alright, so we want our 3 bombs for this section because we need to pick up a 4th bomb here. And that is actually gonna make this section, the next boss, so much quicker because this next boss is not one that will... This next boss is not one that will die with just 3 bombs because it's a multi-part boss. And then this is the bomb that I want to get. Now we have 4 bombs. Okay, I don't want to take too many hits there, but it's good. Going in with 3 health, good. Now we ride on these frogs here. You have to smack them with the sword for them to actually start moving. And I don't want to Like, you notice I was glowing for a bit. If you wait a while without firing a shot, you can fire the sonic boom. Alright, so here's the boss, a whole group of angels. I'm gonna use this. I'm just gonna use the sword to take care of this phase because I need the bombs for the other phase. And plus, they just sit still, so it works best here. Then I'll just use a bomb here to take care of this phase. And here I want to use a bomb to take care of this phase. And then I'll just use one sword swipe and then 2 bombs to finish off this phase. Just like that. There's our 4th boss, major boss. So here's the 5th stage. So this stage is probably the worst stage in the run because it's RNG hell. So we want to find some glasses that is hidden. Oh, okay. Looks like I found it fairly quickly. Alright. Wow, okay. Now, I didn't get enough time to get damage enough by the enemies here, so we're just gonna die to the boss right here. Okay, so the boss is the usual die by 3 bombs deal, and 3 bombs and 1 sword swipe. Okay, so this is the reason why we need the glasses. The Teeth Wizard needs the glasses, apparently, and he's gonna take us to the Angel's base. Okay, so we need to take a death here because it is actually faster to take a death here because we need bombs for the next section. For this section, rather, because there are a couple of mini bosses. Then this time I have to go chain my slides here. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'll take this section a little slower. Dying here would be pretty bad. We're murdering angels because we're a demon. That's why. Alright. Now we're gonna try to change slides here. And then hope we don't get hit. Okay, good. Didn't get hit. And then we just have to survive this falling soldiers. Okay, I'll take this section a little slowly because I need. Well, maybe I can. Yeah, I just need one more. I just need one more section, and then we'll get the final encounter. I need to take a hit here, and I don't want to pick up this item because it's a full health refill. So we have the final boss, and he's got a very unique attack. He kisses you to death. Alright, so I wanna... This guy dies to the usual strategy of 3 bombs and 1 sword. So we got down to 1 HP because we're gonna fight the final boss coming up. And then the final boss shows itself. So it's Angel Chrono, yeah. Angel Chrono is the final boss. Chrono from being from Chrono Trigger. So yeah, this is Angel Chrono. and we'll see the final boss in a bit. And then we're gonna take a death immediately on Angel Chrono monster thing. And then we're gonna have 3 bombs. Okay, so I'm gonna... So you can only damage this boss when the face is glowing. And that's time. Wow, I got an 1824. That's actually a new world record, I think. I got some really good RNG on the beginning of that section where you had to find the glasses. Sometimes it can take like 2 minutes to get the glasses, but I found it like 15 seconds, so that's where most of the time save came from. But yeah, that's Go-Go Ackman 3. The cutscene is pretty long. I don't know if we want to watch it in full, and I can't really skip any of this. But I think what happens is, since you beat Angel Chrono's monster thing, you basically show them who's boss, so they stop bothering you. Well, it may not look like Chrono on the side, but when you get to the boss fight, it actually looks like Chrono. So I'm gonna call it Angel Chrono. But yeah, like I said, I learned this game in like 3-4 hours, so it's really not a long game, as you can see. And I guess there were some routing improvements that I put into the run, which got shown today for the first time. So if you want to pick up this game, I guess it's not that hard of a game to learn. You might be able to... You could also get the world record if you probably wanted to. So yeah, I don't know if we want to sit through the credits. It is the ending is kind of long since I can't skip any of it, but we do get to see the characters and their portraits in full. But anyways, I don't really speedrun retro games very much. I usually like to work on games that are pretty obscure. So and usually retro games have a lot of people working on them. But if I find like a game that's fairly obscure, whether it be retro or modern, I usually like to tinker around with it. Oh, is that the strategy for the last boss? I just assumed that all the bombs would hit the last boss if you threw them all at the beginning. Yeah, this game was made by Van Presto. I don't really know what the games they've made, but most of them are Japan only, from what I gather. Yes, this is actually a world record. Like I said, I learned this run in like the past couple days, so I didn't really have time to like submit, record and submit a run. I was hoping I could get one. I was hoping I could get a world record on this stream, and yeah, a lot of that was just due to like more optimizations on the stages and the bosses. I don't know if we've had any world records on this marathon so far, but that's I guess you got to see one right now. Yeah, I'll submit it once this gets on the YouTube channel. But like I said, I learned this run in a few hours, so this run is definitely beatable. However, you do have to deal with the RNG with finding the glasses. I don't know if there's any RNG manip for that one. I just got lucky. Okay, almost done with the credits. I think that's gonna be my cue to get off in a bit. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the marathon. It's been fun. I've been watching it on the side. And hope to see a lot more good SNES runs and good SNES runners.